Hey there. Do you remember your very first job ever? Today I'm going to tell you about my first work experience. So sit back, listen, relax, and just try to understand as much as you can.
English without fear, where you can learn to speak English naturally through listening to stories.
When I was 16 years old, my parents and I used to eat in a small French restaurant in a mall, in a shopping mall. Do you know what a mall is? A mall is a shopping center, but everything is inside. There are lots of small shops and some big stores, and also some restaurants. This restaurant was a French restaurant, not fancy at all, but very nice. It was called La Crêpe, and we used to go there frequently and got to know the owners, a madame et monsieur, who also were French. They liked me because I spoke French with them. How was it? How come I spoke French? When I was 13 and 14 years old, my dad, who was in the American Army, he got a job. He got stationed in Belgium, and we moved there, and I got to go to a French school and learn French. When we came back to America, we lived in Hampton, Virginia, southeastern Virginia, and that's where we used to go to dinner at this little French restaurant. Because I spoke French and because they liked me, as summer was coming and school would be out, they offered me a job. My very first job. I was 16 years old. I was so excited. I said yes, and I couldn't wait for school to end and I could start working. My very first work experience. What did I do? I made crêpes. Well, what are crêpes? Crêpes are thin pancakes. You know what a pancake is. It's flour and milk and eggs. And Americans eat pancakes for breakfast with butter and syrup. The French do not eat their pancakes for breakfast. Their pancakes are different. They are thinner. Les crêpes. They're thinner than American pancakes. And they eat them as dessert or a snack, and sometimes as a supper or a small meal, not sweet. When I started working, I got to dress in a French outfit of a woman making crêpes, a traditional outfit. And the madame, the woman owner, she taught me everything I needed to know in order to make crêpes. Sometimes I would work by myself, lunchtime or mid-afternoon when it wasn't too busy. But in the evening, when there were a lot of people, she and I, the madame and I, would work side by side, making all sorts of crêpes. Dessert crêpes, main dish crêpes with mushrooms or cheese or vegetables or meat. There was a lot of different kinds of crêpes, a lot of variety. Did I like the job? Yes, I liked the job because I liked to cook and I got to speak French. But it was hard work. And the worst part? Yeah, you probably guessed, I had to clean up. I had to clean my round crepe maker, and we used a lot of butter. So I was always greasy and felt like I had butter all over me. I had to clean the floor too because butter would splatter on the floor. The cleaning was a lot of work. I did not like that part of the job. I didn't know when I said, "Yes, I want a job." I did not know that you had to do a lot of cleaning when you cooked. Silly me. But I did get to practice my French every day, and that was the best part of my job. That was my very first work experience. What about you? What was your first job? Tell me about it. Leave a comment below this video. And remember, if you would like the transcript, the written words for today's episode, just go to my website, www.englishwithoutfear.com, and there you can find all the transcripts. And if you leave me your email, I'll add you to my email list and start sending you a newsletter about once every month or two with some tips about learning and teaching English. Well, that's it for this episode. This is Maria from English Without Fear. Talk to you next time.
Thanks for watching. For questions or comments, here's my email